Life is an art of drawing without an eraser. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. I'm happy to present my second project, Arts in Life. If you ask me what is art, art means theory and physical expression of creativity found in human societies and culture. Yes, you are right. Arts can be done and performed by only human. Get into it. When I come to Singapore, I noticed there are a lot of buildings. Many people also think that Singapore is full of building. Actually, Singapore is filled with lot of street arts. You can find street arts in many places in Singapore. Places like Everton Road, Amoy Street, Chuchiat, Little India and Chinatown, many streets you can find street arts. Street arts like a provision stores, coffee shop, candy shop, these street arts represent life of people in Singapore some many years ago. People walking away on the road, they can always realize their life in Singapore some years ago, and it also gives the younger generation to understand the life of Singapore, to understand their history. Apart from the next thing I noticed from Singapore is like you can find sculptures everywhere, starting from parks, business places, malls, in MRT entrance, anywhere you can find sculptures. Even in our office place as well as in Maple Tree, we can find sculptures. Whenever I see sculptures, I always go and see what concept it is, what theme it is, who created this particular. Each one has own theme in it. They have kept the theme. So these are the arts. It will get into life always. Each and everyone's life, we can get into it. We can relate with that. Does anyone know what is the most recognized sculpture in Singapore that represents Singapore?
Raffles?
Malayan.
Malayan.
So Malayan is a sculpture created for the Singapore Tourism Board logo. It represents lion head and fish body. Lion head represents Singapore origin name as Singapura, and fish body refers Singapore's origin fishing village. So this particular concept will be remembered even in after 1000 years also, that Singapore is a fishing village. So art is powerful tool. It is not simple, it's a powerful tool where you can apply your own creativity and you can feel proud of your creativity, and then you can make others also feel proud. You can give meaning to your creativity for others as well. There is another popular memorial in Singapore, that is Civilian War Memorial. It was built on the memory of civilians who were killed in Japanese occupation during the World War II. The architecture design of the War Memorial it's conceived based on Singapore's signification. It is 70-meter identical pillars that traverse the unity and shared experience of Singapore major races like Indian, Malay, Chinese and Eurasian. That refers unity of shared experiences. So this will always remain to the people of Singapore, that unity will be recorded all the time. Even after 200 years, the unity is remembered or mentioned to them very regularly, very often. There is another, when you are coming into this particular building, you might have noticed Singapore soul, or you can call it as a language man. It is formed with a steel composed of 4 major Singapore writing languages. Tamil, English and Chinese words formed as a human body. So that also it gives a meaning to the people that the language needs to be respected or followed in further way. So these are the terms will be represented in Singapore everywhere to remain to the people. For example, recently Marina Bay of Garden developed. If you may not suffice, like it has got 40 plus cultures in the Bay of Garden itself. Arts can be categorized into multiple forms, visual forms or applied arts, performing arts. It's like painting, drawing, photography, or in literature arts like writing poetry, drama, playwright, and performing arts like music and dance altogether. So these are these arts will be powerful one to make individual changes as well as changes for the community. So arts always, I myself involved into some of the arts whenever I get time. I witness to attend some of the Writers Festival, International Festival of Arts and Music Festival, something. So there we can see multiple talents from different places, different country, including the local talent. So it is always it will be a wonderful experience to see the people's talent and you get involved into it. I like to conclude my arts in life as man does not live alone for the bread. We have to get involved ourselves into arts. And art, the real purpose of art is to wash the dust in our daily life of our souls. Thank you very much.